Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are going to be doing the Vampires Do D&D as a part 2 because all the vampires who were playing D&D the last time liked playing D&D so much they thought they would get a few more people in there and do some more, team building with a whole bunch of Tremere and a Bruja and a Hakata. It's team building, technically. So, as a warning, as soon as I flip over to that page, this is a mature game and it explores some dark and troubling themes with vampirism. They may include body horror, gore, violence, loss of character agency, gaslighting, mind control, and many others. But with the D&D playing part of the game, it's probably not going to touch on many of those. Our players have discussed consent and boundaries, and we collectively avoid situations that may be triggering. If the players will always let me know if anything gets uncomfortable using yellow and red cards in the private Zoom chat. If you as a viewer ever feel uncomfortable or triggered, please pause and step away. Everything is going to be available on YouTube after we're done this 24 hours, but it's probably going to take me a couple of days. So you can always come back to an episode when you feel ready. And we are collecting money today for Extra Life. I will be popping those links in the chat occasionally. If you can, donate. If you can't, please help us spread the word. The more eyeballs that we have on this particular the fundraising event, the better. We are $10 away from doing another giveaway for the Found Familiar, a $20 gift card for them. So if we can get there, we'll do it during the stream. And next up, we are going to introduce our vampires. Let's start with our special guests. And that way is the right direction. And let's start off with Jennifer.
Hello, I am Jen Kretschmer. I am an author. I'm a tabletop streamer. I am a performer and creator and do a bunch of stuff. I wrote on Candlekeep Mysteries. I am the creator of the Accessibility and Gaming Resource Guide. You can find me on Twitter as @DreamWisp. You can find me streaming on Twitch as DreamWispJen. I'm part of Heroes of the Plains, and I'm also I play Giselle on The Nightlife.
And next up is Joe.
It's really my turn already?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hey everybody, it's me, Joe, better known as the Torador, Nullifinger on Twitter. I'm an ST from Montgomery by night. I do cool things like this. Not anybody special. I just like to play vampire and now D&D with a Bruja twist. So stay tuned for that. Never knows what's gonna happen with that. Yeah, I don't have anything to plug right now, but I'm going to PAX. So if you're going to PAX, see you there, vaccinated. Of course.
And returning as the DM for our Vampires Do D&D is the wrong way again. There we go. It is Kat.
Hi, I'm Kat. I'm playing one of the, I don't know how many Tremere are in this group. 5? 4?
4.
4.
Four of us.
Junie. I show up in random spots. I'm in a Martlet Hakata game. Episode 3 was last night. I show up randomly playing D&D in spots that are just, I guess, it's random. So.
And this is another Cat. And our returning regular vampire players. Let's slide over to your left, I guess the viewer's right, which would be Cliff.
Happy time zone, people. My name's Cliff. I'll be appearing tonight as Durand Giovanni. You can find me around the internet as the Vintage Self. I do various things, mostly to be found here on Vancouver by Night's channel. That's me. Thanks.
And over right beside Cliff, there is Sara.
Hey, my name is Sara. I play Jude, the Brawlin' Tremere from Vancouver by Night, Delve into Darkness. I'm so ready to do this. Let's go.
And last but certainly not least in our regular cast, right above Sara, is our amazing producer, Joanna.
Hello, my name is Joanna, and my pronouns are she, her. I will be playing Abigail for you this evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Also she, her, and Abigail is so excited to be playing D&D again. Her coworkers have told her, even though she only played D&D once, that she should probably stream on that thing called Twitch.
Yes. This is getting more meta than I thought it could possibly ever be. So, the Tremere Cassius, the Tremere Regent, knows that the Sabbat are soon going to be possibly rampaging throughout the city, so he's decided to start in on doing team building exercises for the kindred in the area to try to strengthen the bonds between them. He has once again sent out invitations to various Tremere, various coterie members in the regular coterie, and this particular evening will take place before the next Delve into Darkness that you will see, which will be next Saturday, where stuff happens and Sabbat show up maybe. So everyone is essentially gathering at the Golden Age Collectibles comic book shop, which is located IRL on Granville Street in Vancouver. The first to arrive would probably have been Junie, to make sure that the back area up the stairs at the back of the store is prepared, the table's set up, the dungeon master screen is in place, everyone has character sheets and name tags put in front of them. And then after that would probably be Duran.
Bueno, okay, so yeah, stroll in, stop. Is the store open at this time? Someone at the counter?
The store is closed, but you would have knocked on the door, and the entire pretty much front of the store is kind of glass. So there would have been someone coming from around the wooden counter that they have there, the well-worn counter, and let you in and ushered you to the back where Junie would be located.
Bueno, Sara, Resica will be picking up my latest order in a couple of days.
Oh, yeah. You put in several orders, if I recall. Walking Dead, I believe.
See, that too. See,
Okay,
and this
yeah,
gaming stuff, there's so much good stuff. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
we've added you to our pull list, so whenever you
that is a good thing. See.
Yes, whenever stuff comes in for you, we pull it off the shelves, we set it aside for you, we put your name on it.
Bueno. Okay, stroll into the back. Junie, buona serata. How it is good to see you again. How are you this wonderful evening?
I'm muted. I'm good.
Bueno. That's the gaming thing again.
We're doing the gaming thing again.
I am all of Twitter though such an interesting character. This time I'm a little person that stands in a forest garden, perhaps, with a big white hat. A gnome. Do you know gnomes? Gnomes, perhaps the first gnomes were made in Barcelona, but in Italia, gnomes are a big thing, a very big thing. Okay. I am very proud to play a gnome.
Yes, I'm glad I got your address the last time and sent you your character sheet so you could look it over. So, yeah, you can pick your name, whatever name you want. Just let me know what it is, and write it down. Yeah.
I did. It is carbonara, antipasto, tortellini, cannelli, micina the third. But because that is a long name, Mincina is Italian for kitten, so you can call him the kitten.
Okay.
He is small but fierce.
The kitten. Okay. Thank you.
Si.
That's good. Good name.
Grazie.
You're welcome.
Next up to arrive would probably be Vincent, but would Vincent be coming in with Jude? I'm going to leave that up to you, as Jude was the inviter of Vincent to this particular meeting.
I think so. He would like she'd be in the on the back seat with him, like holding as he's pulling up on the Hayabusa. And he rolls over, and he's like, okay, I've driven past this place quite a few times, but I've never really paid any attention to it.
Yeah, it's cool. Gotta love a comic shop, right?
Yeah. Like, I remember when I went to Tacoma, don't ask, and they had a really good comic book shop there. Got ransacked though. But anyway, so we're here to play D&D.
Yeah. Junie and I have been playing like all the time at the Chantry. It's just fun into the wee hours, just cooking up homebrew and rolling dice. It's super fun. And she has so many cool ideas.
Like, I'm curious.
Well, I mean, like the characters we got, they're all these kind of like, a lot of them are like these cool animals. Like I'm a bird person called a kenku.
Oh, that's what the makeup choice.
Yeah, I thought I'd sort of lean into it a little bit. I tried to make a paper beak, but I didn't have any rubber bands, so I just thought I'd do a little bit of makeup and be fun.
If you'd wanted, I would have got you some rubber bands from the club. Matt keeps them on them in his desk, and I could just raid his desk. He doesn't care. Well, he might.
Nah. It probably would have been too hard to talk anyway. Plus, I have fun doing the different makeup, a little bit more intricate than my normal face, so definitely fun.
Well, it's very suiting. You look beautiful tonight, in a avian style too. So, cacaw.
Cacaw! Yeah, let's do this.
I support this. And he's gonna like kind of shuffle through his leather jacket and pull out a wrinkled character sheet. I am a undead wizard. This is what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, magic caster. Cool.
Warlock. I'm a warlock, not a wizard. There's a difference.
Oh, right.
It's confusing.
Yeah. Warlocks, like they have like a patron that's like that helps them get their power, and I think a wizard gets their magic a different way. But I don't think there's like a person or like a being. It's just kind of like innate magical ability. I'm not super sure. I'm still learning.
Oh, well, this will be my first time. So he's gonna kind of like, am I kind of like a Tremere?
I mean, you pretend to be one tonight. There's gonna be a lot of us, so.
Oh God, this is gonna be so much fun.
Don't roast me too hard, okay?
I would not roast you. No. We have plenty of time.
All right.
So
let's get in here.
Is this the Chantry, or is this a front for the Chantry?
No. This is just the gaming store. Yep, just regular old gaming store. And Jude'll hold open the door for Vincent.
And he'll get to the door and like put his arm out for you to put your arm through.
Okay. Whoop.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
So the typical the comic book shop owner comes in, lets you in. You are for the D&D game?
Yeah, we're here for D&D.
Oh, right. What are your names again?
I'm Jude.
Right. Vincent.
Jude and Vincent. And he like takes his clipboard, checks off the two names. I recognize there's other people already here. Junie's already here, and he checks the sheet. Mr. Giovanni is already here as well.
Oh, cool.
Izzy, Mr. Italian sauce. Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're waiting upstairs.
All right.
Cool. Make our way there.
And then next to arrive would be Abigail, Tyza, and Cassius. Cassius obviously is taking a bit of the lead on this one. So, do you think, Abigail, do you think the rest of the Kindred are ready?
Honestly, absolutely not. They are not ready. I am absolutely certain that they are not ready, but at least we're starting to talk about it and it's not being ignored.
Well, talking about it is good. Tazia, do you do you are the Tremere defenses prepared?
I think so. It would seem so, based on everything I can infer.
We should test them out after the D&D game, just to make sure that we're not caught unawares.
Don't
So-
disagree.
I honestly wish I had rescheduled this till after the Sabbat attacked, but I think
Well, from everything I've read, it's quite challenging to get these scheduled at all. So the
that's
fact that
true.
we did, it seems worthwhile.
Honestly, they say it's something like herding cats, I think is the term for it. Trying to get people to have the same schedule for these games or something like that.
Well,
True.
that is true. All right.
So let's take this opportunity and make use of it.
Indeed. So, he knocks on the window. The comic shop owner, who's a, kind of an older gentleman, seems like the type that's been in a comic shop for forever and a day since the first brick was laid. Somehow he knew it was going to be a comic shop, and he decided to stay. He lets you in. Hello. What is your name? Oh, I'm Bruno, sir. Right, Bruno. Did anything end up on my tab, Abigail?
This got put on your tab because Junie told me that I was going to be playing something that I wasn't used to. So I went and I picked this up. I hope that's okay, Cassius. I mean, we can share it in the chantry.
Fine. Yeah, put anything they want on the tab. Tyza, do you want anything? Oh, you're...
I hear
No,
the
I read all
Candlekeep
the
Mysteries.
books already. I prepared already. I read everything in advance. It's all online. If you
I
purchase
hear
it.
the Candlekeep Mysteries one is really good.
Oh yes, that one's quite clever. There are a series of different adventures, each one a short adventure ranging in level.
Once all of this is over, Cassius, maybe we should play that.
Maybe an all Tremere game.
That would be lovely.
Believe they're waiting for us, or they've already arrived. Oh yes, they're already upstairs. There's a bunch of them. Jude, Vincent is here. Junie has already set up everything, and Mr. And he checks the thing again. Like, Mr. Giovanni is also here. Yes, Duran. Excellent. Shall we?
Absolutely.
And he leads the two of you upstairs. There's kind of a narrow staircase. It seems like it might be a little rickety, but it's fine. Everybody gets up there. And I see that it is time to start the next giveaway. So I'm going to start that after I put down the cat. Thank you for the donation.
Yay, thanks everybody. Very
Thank
nice
you.
of you. And yay, giveaway.
Enter
You get to see
in-
Zelda for free. That's her name. Her name is Zelda.
Let's see. There we go. Starting the next giveaway. You can enter in the chat anytime you want. Just hit !raffle and you're good to go. So, Cassius leads everybody upstairs. And you see basically the longer table. It's made of wood, spread out with all the character sheets, names, wherever your character would sit. Junie, is everything prepared?
It is, and then as you're walking up the stairs, she's like setting all these like books in the middle of the table, along with her dice bag full of dice and just like big dice tray and spills out all of her dice. She's like, "Oops." So.
So you are, and he's pointing to Vincent.
Oh, me, Vincent DeWitt.
The Anarch Baron, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
Excellent. And
Or
I am Cassius. I am the Tremere Regent of the Lower Mainland.
oh, howdy do.
Pleasure. This is Tazia. She is my second in command of the Chantry, and I believe you know.
Make a grand bow to her.
Eyes and nods.
I believe you know Abigail already.
It's good to see
Pleasure,
you.
Baron.
It's good to see you again.
And Mr. Giovanni. Pleasure as always.
Sí, buenas serate, Cassius. It is good to see you and out in such numbers. Every time I turn around, there are more Tremere in this city. It is a wonderful thing.
Well,
it is almost like they grow here.
There is
Perhaps it is the moisture in the air.
Possible threat, so I figure that numbers would probably be a good show of force.
See, that is a wonderful thing, actually, to be gathering more of your people. Unlike certain people in the city who seem to not be able to get their clans together, it is wonderful to see the fellowship, getting everything together and organized to relax before everything, the stuff hits the quickly spinning thing.
And?
Yes.
See.
Are there drinks?
There are not drinks at this particular location.
Actually, Junie brings out a big old flask of something and puts it on the table and be like, nice special brew of quote-unquote gamer fuel.
It's not game night without snacks.
Snacks.
I agree.
I figured out how to brew a Mountain Dew-like drink.
You're joking.
No.
First, Mr. Giovanni, I'd like to say, hold on, I've been practicing. Buongiorno, amici.
Buona serata. That is, and well said. Definitely a southern twist to the accent, which I appreciate very much.
Yes. I've been practicing.
It's good to see you again, Signor Vincent.
It's good to see you too. Where is the asp?
I'm not sure. I have left a message or two for him. He has been very self-involved lately. He's going through a few things. I help where I can, but it requires a lot of time spent in his basement. Now, again, his basement is very huge, much larger than my basement, and has a fighting ring in it. So he goes there to work things out.
You don't say.
See. So it is unfortunate that he was not able to join us this evening.
Okay. Hold on. Grazie.
Bueno.
They say they can't teach old dog new tricks. I'm learning. It's Italian for dummies. I got. Seems to be working.
That is an excellent source. That is, and it appears to be working very, very fine.
Grazie. I'm also trying to get the hand motions too. I don't know if that's stereotypical though, because on the television.
There is a reason for stereotypes. There is a basis for what they say, that the way to shut up an Italian man is to cuff his hands behind his back.
Yeah, or throw them into the ocean. I got that from Boardwalk Empire and The Sopranos.
See, an excellent series, both of them.
I hate the weird cutting off in the middle of the sentence, though. I was like, what is that? But anyway, I'm running my mouth. I brought food.
She has little 2-ounce shot glasses for the brew that the dew brew that she made. It smells like you poured out. It smells like Mountain Dew, but it is, you can tell it's blood. Don't explain
Refined
that.
plasma.
Yeah.
I'm curious as to how this was made.
Jude and I stayed up some nights concocting this thing. It works.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Tremere shit TM.
Yeah.
See, you should know that the things that they do in the East Wing, you don't want to know about those things.
I
There's a
kind of
wing?
have to know.
You have to
You guys
come
have
in
a
sometime.
wing?
You don't come in ever.
It's under the umbrella. Just
Well,
like
if you don't know, you it can't hurt you, right? I think maybe.
You guys have a
Regent-
wing?
Regent,
We have a couple
why
wings.
are you wearing a cloak? We're indoors.
it's part of my character for the D&D.
Oh, he's method acting. I love this.
Oh.
He's
Except
really
for
getting into it.
It
Um,
took me so long to convince him that he should play D&D, and now he's all into it, and I'm loving this. This is fantastic.
Spectacular enthusiasm.
Yeah, we should have props, should we not? I've heard of something called LARPing. That might be something else we could try.
I mean, yeah.
Does that mean I get to hit you with a sword?
No.
big old boffer weapon.
Aw, okay.
So Cassius, here's your character. You are playing a Harrigan, which is quote unquote a rabbit folk. You're a giant rabbit
Interesting.
ranger,
Okay.
monster slayer.
All right.
I'll start
Would
with
I
you.
would I have room for the ears under my hood?
Your ears would. You
Oh,
can
they
be
would
what
stick
other
out?
kind of like. You could be like a French lop Harrigan if you wanted to be.
So they could stick out of the hood, is what you're saying.
French lop, their ears go down.
Well, I could
They're
still
like-
have holes for it, and then they would.
You
flop
could
on
still
the
have
outside.
holes for it. Yeah, you can still have holes.
If they
for-
flop down, it might.
Are we gonna roll dice or what?
Oh yeah, we roll dice. So I'm going to hand out everybody's character sheet. Jude and I worked together on what character she wanted to play. So she wanted to try out something new. And I mailed Duran his character sheet in the mail with my chicken scratch handwriting that I have because like to write very much.
I do have another question. Is it
Mhm.
is it because I am Italian? The last time we played, I played an orc, and you said the orcs are the chefs of your world. And then you send me this gnome who is like, I would think very, very short and small, but he has cooking utensils and it talks about making food. I have not eaten food in over 80 years. Why do you keep tempting me with this stuff?
Because it's
It's a
funny.
fantasy.
Yes.
Exactly.
See, it is that.
So
And
you
it's
can
also
just
funny.
imagine it.
This is two characters for two that have to do something with food.
Mm-hmm. And then Abigail, I made you a cleric, but you are playing a centaur cleric. A cleric is a healer, and there's a
Wait,
meme.
wait. So she's
Oh,
a medical
lovely.
centaur?
Mhm.
Yes.
She's a cleric of
Lovely.
disease. No,
That
she's
was
a
clever.
a centaur of disease control cleric, I guess.
So if
Center
she
for
took care
disease
of-
control.
Yes, there you
If
go.
she
Center
took
for
care of our-
hooves.
Yes.
Of disease
She took-
control.
Yes.
if she took care of our exercising too, she could be a health and fitness centaur.
And Junie, see what you opened up with this?
If she gives us
See what you've
directions
done?
on how to operate on the battlefield, she could be an operational centaur.
Oh. Oh.
Love it.
Center for
Love it.
operational.
Clever. I like
Yes,
it.
I like it. And then let's see. Vincent, is it?
Yeah,
Um,
Vincent DeWitt, Anarch
I-
Baron.
Yeah, I gave
Okay.
you. I gave when Jude said that she wanted to invite you. I gave you. I gave her. We both worked on the character, and so
Yeah.
we also thought it was funny that you would play a human warlock, and your patron is the undead. So you're basically an undead human warlock,
So I'm like a Tremere.
sort of. Yes. You
Yes.
shoot lasers out of your fingers in a way.
That's almost like the
Yes.
Hakata.
Yes.
Being
Oh
being
my
an
God.
undead.
Yeah.
Oh,
That would be honorary
though.
membership in the Hakata.
Like that is so cool because I've seen some of the stuff that Jude could do, and it's fantastic. If I could do that as this character, I'll be top notch.
Yep. So, anyways, I sent you all dice, or if you didn't have dice already, I mean, those that didn't have dice, I gave you a lovely set of your favorite color of dice.
My underling Mac got me some dice.
Ooh,
He wasn't too happy about it, but I told him to get me 2, so I have different colors.
yes, it's always good. Sometimes you might need to throw some dice in dice jail.
Dice jail. What
Strangely, I
is
got these dice
jail?
that were Dream Wisp dice from Die Hard dice.
Oh, I need to get more.
Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Too many Die Hard dice.
They're called
already.
Chiaroscuro and Tenebrism, full of shadows.
Ooh, I like that.
Dang.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That is super
Shadows,
cool.
you say?
15% off with the code Dream Wisp. Wink, wink.
Are they La Sombra dice?
Specifically.
Interesting. We'll have to do some experiments on them.
There's a La Sombra here?
No.
I don't believe so.
Not today.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Someday I'll play with the Sombra. My one
Wait,
wish
wait.
is-
What character does Tysa have?
Oh, Tysa. That's right. Sorry, got off on a. Tysa has a the Dragonborn copper Dragonborn paladin, Oath of the Ancients. Which, by the way, we're all playing level 4 because level 1 sometimes can be a hindrance. Level 4 brings out some very interesting. I'm trying to think of the word. Experiences.
Yeah, and your feet.
Yeah. So, and the feats, or if you want to, like, I built them. So, and yeah. You also all got one magic item that I picked out that I rolled randomly on the Volta Magic / and D&D books that I have as well. So, but
Does the magic involve any blood? Or did we
No.
discuss this before? You said it doesn't involve blood. We don't actually need to have
you
vitae.
don't need vitae to make these to pick out
Oh.
these magic items.
Oh,
So,
good,
like,
good. Because then
uh,
I'd get very hungry, and that would be unfortunate.
Yes, no, like what I picked for Tyza, she got the adamantine plate armor.
That's right.
Yeah, which makes her very hard to hit. So, and
Hard to
then,
hit, and I hit hard.
Yes, you do hit her.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fascinating.
And then like you, Abigail, I gave you the mace of smiting, which is
I think a
Smiting.
mice of smiting would be more
mice of
interesting.
Mice of smiting could be
Mice.
interesting too, but I don't think that mice can smite.
No.
Unless they're
You've never
like
been bitten by a
the
mouse.
Teenage
It's
Mutant
infuriating.
Ninja Turtle. The what's his? Oh,
Splinter.
yes, that's the one. That's the one. Yes.
And like for Vincent, he got the blue alchemy jug. Alchemy jugs are just fun. 1 quart of oil, boiling hot water, 1 quart, 4 gallons of beer, 1 gallon of honey wine or honey and just wine, and then 8 gallons of fresh water, and then 2 gallons of mayonnaise or vinegar, 12 gallons of salt water.
Well,
Never
it's
know when you
very,
need to-
very useful if you need to maintain a fish.
Yes. You
That
never
is
know
a
when
lot
you
of
want to
mayonnaise.
douse somebody in mayonnaise. So
Or make a
I
nice
can't
dressing.
tell you how many times I've read that has happened to people. But that's been the most useful feature. So,
Or I can make a nice ranch dressing for dipping wings.
but
oh, never mind.
Duran, I gave you the blood axe, which is
Hey, I have noticed that thing.
Yes.
It has necromantic capabilities, which
It
I
does.
appreciate
yes
very
yes.
much. See,
And Steve, you got not Steve. Cassius, you got the
Wait,
deck
there's
of
a
many.
Steve here?
There is no Steve. Cassius, you got the deck of many things for your
Oh.
character,
Isn't it-
which is I have to get the book out here. It pulls it out. Actually, no, it's at the end of your. You get to roll. It says 1d22, which doesn't make sense. So you just roll a 1d10 or 1d20, and we'll work it out. Don't worry. So,
Well,
and then-
I believe I had read something about a D2. I'm not exactly sure how that would work.
I think that's just called a coin.
yeah, you can also use a what is it called? A 1d4 and just use 1 or 2. If you roll
Or
a
anything
4,
and
you...
use even and odds.
Yep, exactly.
Interesting.
And then
Plenty of solutions.
Jude, you got with your Kenku character, I gave you the carpet of flying because it's funny.
Oh yeah, because Kenku are cursed to never fly, so it's kind of sad because like I can't use my wings, but I have a magic carpet, so kind of makes him feel a little better.
Yep. So, at this point, if you have not made a name for your character, which I know of 2 of you have had names for your characters, just let me know now, and I will make a note on my whiteboard here. So when we start getting ready, I can put down your initiative orders.
As a quick announcement as well, Matt Logics just won the $20 gift card. So drop me a DM and I will get your information so I can send that off to them.
My Kenku Scout Rogue, his name is Bone Snap.
Yep. You told me. I'm excited for his name.
I think I'm going to name my centaur. I'm going to name her. I'm going to name her Viola.
Viola. Okay.
Viola.
What we got?
With an L or a V?
With an L or a V, a Viola.
Viola.
Viola, yes. Well,
On
I mean,
that
it could be with a
Shakespearean
W.
theme.
Yeah, well, yes.
I suppose I'll take Gertrude.
Gertrude. Interesting.
Different play.
I'm going to call him Cassius.
Again?
Come on. Come on with a
Cassius.
different name. Be
Well,
creative.
No one can see it, but Vincent is visibly rolling his eyes behind his glasses. But he's still cool. He's just like, you're muted, Junie.
I could give you a character name off of one of my lists that I can't pronounce, but that happens often.
I'll just go with Cassius. It's less confusing that way.
Vincent.
Regent, I might suggest that it adds to the immersion should you choose a name for your character other than your own.
I'm just not sure what a rabbit folk's name would actually be. Is there like
Well, there are recommendations in the description. Let's see what they say.
You could also go with Tibber.
Yes, Titter.
I mean,
Let's go with
Tibber. Tibber.
Bunnicula.
Tibbar.
Oh, Bunnicula. That sounds good.
Bunnicula.
Vince will kind of lean over to Jude. Is he always like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Just don't fight it. Just let it happen.
You know, Tibber is rabbit spelled backwards.
How very clever.
And also a
That is clever.
Red Wolf reference.
So should we,
Oh yeah,
I
Vincent,
guess, get started?
do you have a character name?
Yes. Philo.
Philo.
Sophie.
Hmm.
2 different, like, philosophie.
Ah, okay. I got
All
it.
right.
Like
Then.
I've been studying a lot, since we had conversations about Karna. I've been doing a little digging,
Yeah.
So
What about
yes.
Duran? Duran, what's your character's name?
Oh,
Oh wait, you already said. You said
my
the
pardon.
pasta name.
I had mentioned to Junie, but sì, not really out loud.
Yep.
But
Cute.
the gnome's name is Carbonara Antipasto Tortellini Cannoli Mincino,
Otherwise known as
which
the
is
kitten.
long and all Italian, but Mincino is Italian for the kitten. So see, small, sharp clawed, dangerous thing. Because he is a gnome, so he is a tiny person. And
Like
if
it.
I had known wearing the cloak, I would have worn a watch cap. Which wait, Canada. It's called a toque.
A toque. There we go. Toque.
C.
I like knitting those. Anyways, so you have all known each other for a while as a party. Cassius is now Benicula.
Sort of party.
Your group, you've been traveling together as a group of adventurers in the
not a fete.
Yeah.
Not a cocktails and
not a cocktail.
No.
It is like a coterie in D&D.
Understood.
Yes. So you've been traveling around as a group. You were greeted in one of the cities that you were in by Benicula and Bone Snap to see if they could. They just like that's the first time in that city that you met them a couple months ago. But the Viola and Gertrude and Philo and the kitten, you've all been traveling around, and a couple months ago you bumped into Bone Snap and Benicula in a tavern that they seemed to be lost. It was off one of the coasts that you were on, probably near Waterdeep. They trying to figure out to get travel back to this one continent that you have never heard of before. I guess from what you understand through conversation with Bone Snap has said that they keep trying to go back to this one place, and they just can't find it. They can't get back. It's just been rather difficult for them. And so you found out that you're all you work really well together as adventurers, and so you brought them into your group. And it's been a couple months you've been traveling around and stuff. You have heard rumors of this dungeon in a city that's up kind of near the mountains, kind of in the what's it called? Not quite the mountains. Can't think of the word. It's near the mountains. That's all I can say.
So the foothills.
The foothills, yes, it's up kind of in the foothills and some rocky areas. So you've heard of this dungeon before, and you know that in this small village that that you've heard of, that this the rumors that you've heard, this dungeon is very peculiar, because anytime you go in it, it changes. It's not like the typical stereotypical dungeons that you've heard of before, that are usually underground or in a crypt or in a mausoleum where there's like underground tunnels. You always hear something different. Like one time people traveled through and it was a desert. Another time it was an underwater adventure where they were given like these like one use rings that let them breathe underwater. And it was just like really different. So you're in this village, and you're in the tavern that's there, as nondescript tavern. Just it's a place where you can get some information about this dungeon that's nearby. So let me give a name to this tavern. The White Moose is the name of the tavern.
It's very
And,
Canadian.
That's what I was thinking too.
See, I was thinking the same. See,
Canada has filtered into my almost every fiber of my being now that I've been here for about long 2008, I think, is when I got in here. Yeah,
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, so about 13 years since I've been here. So yeah, pretty Canadian now. So yeah, so you're in the White Moose Tavern, and you're in here to gather information about this dungeon that you've heard rumors about. So at this point in time, then some of you can roll like not investigation, just like different checks. I just realized I forgot to give somebody extra stuff.
Should we start interacting with the town folk, or how do we do this?
That is, I believe, how we started last time.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yes, you're right. So I think I'm going to go up to the bar. My centaur is going to go up to the bar, and Viola is going to say, hello, can I get a mug of ale, please?
Yes, you can. It is a copper piece for our dwarven ale that comes down from the mountains.
All right. So then Viola, all right, I'm going to give you a copper piece. Here you go.
Yes.
And actually, I am going to give you a second copper piece for your trouble.
Sure,
There you
thank
go.
you.
we are doing voices again. Wonderful.
I'm not doing voices, though, Mr. Duran.
I'm gonna
they're
do a
not
voice.
British. I'm
See.
British, and they're not British, and then.
See, no, I understand. No, this is good. This is good because I did not know what an orc sounded like last time we played, but I imagine I know what the gnome sounds like.
Exactly.
So,
They don't
no,
have
this
accents
is-
like.
See,
Okay, so after Viola is going up to the bar to get ale, you see Bone Snap. Bone Snap is a kenku and is a beautiful black bird, shiny feathers, with a leather vest and tailored pants, and a very regal black and white beak that protrudes Romanesque from his profile. And so he's looking around, kind of trying to get a temperature on all the people in the tavern. And Dungeon Master, is there anyone that looks kind of like they're wearing a hood, or they're like shady, or look like a rogue or a thief or something like that?
I'm very happy character sheet. Give me a perception check.
Okay, and
Did you take the D20s?
my D20? And then, okay. Wow, this character sheet's looking nice. You must have rolled really well on this one, Junie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's a 12.
So remember to add what I showed you. You add the amount that's in your skill to that roll.
Yep,
So,
I got it. Yep,
yeah.
12.
12. There's a lot of shady individuals in this area. The time that you got to the this area, it's kind of late fall, almost getting ready to snow in this area. So a lot of people are pretty shady in this area. Yep. So
Okay, so Bone Snap would like to approach the nearest one, the nearest person of this description, and kind of he ruffles his feathers a little bit, and looks at the person and says, "Tell me about the dungeon."
Oh, you mean the dungeon that's run by Sven and Sven and Sasha?
Yes.
Oh, they should be. One of them should be in soon. One of them comes and gets a big old barrel of mead and drinks a half a cask to himself, and then takes another back with him.
Takes another back with him.
Yes, or her, depends on who's coming down for the day. Everybody
And-
knows these three. Well, there might be more. I've only met Sven, Swan. Wait, I've met four. I've met Sven, Swan, and Sasha before. And Svetlana.
Very
Wait, there are
well.
5 of them. There are 5 of them. I keep forgetting how many siblings show up at random points in time. So
This
But
keeps
they
up,
are
we'll have
here
a whole
soon.
football team.
yeah. Sven.
But they are here soon.
One of them will be here soon.
I will wait. Thank you.
Yeah.
And Bone Snap will kind of continue to mingle around.
Yep. And everybody, let's see. Make a thing here. Everybody give me a perception check.
So this is my first roll ever that I've done playing D&D. So
Mhm.
how do you do perception?
So you
Is it
take
Is
you
it this
take
one?
it's this one. You take the one that has like 20 numbers on it, and you
Yeah.
you roll it, and you add the let me look. Yeah, copy of your. I have a copy of everybody's sheet. You have a +1 to perception.
So
Okay.
tell me again, Julie, how do I do that? Because I rolled a 16, so I need to figure
So
out.
there's a
what's-
number next to your perception.
Oh. Oh, okay.
There's that box that has all of these skills listed.
Yep.
And
Uh,
it says perception.
Yeah, and you just like look at
Oh.
that. You
And there's
add
a
the
number next to it.
Oh,
You add it
oh,
on.
okay,
It's
I
a
see. I
representative
remember
score of the
now.
numbers at the top.
Let
Mhm.
me see.
so there's an extra 3 then, so that's 19.
19. Okay.
12.
12.
However, I am I'm one of Lady Luck's favored, so anything I try is destined to succeed.
Exactly, it is.
Oh, that's an interesting little thing.
That's how I go through life.
Oh, well, yes, I suppose it's a good goal.
Mhm.
So I got a 15.
Okay.
18 from Bone Snap.
Yep.
I rolled a
Oh,
15, but I believe there's a +5. So is that is that a natural 20?
No, that's what's referred to as a unnatural 20.
Oh, I always called it a dirty 20.
But
Else.
I do
But
have
does
this very cool thing that is it's because I'm a paladin, I have a divine sense.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be something I should use here?
No, this is more so noticing the door
Okay,
open.
it's not noticing good and evil things.
No.
Okay.
The door opens to the pub almost like within like a couple minutes after Bone Snap went and talked to the a shady person at the bar, except for they're not shady, they're just dressed in warm clothes. And at the moment, like the door opens, all of you pretty much rolled above 10, notice the door open, and 2 grizzly bears walk in.
Well,
Why
so
not?
we have a rabbit person in our party. Maybe we don't attack
So-
right off the bat here because
the bird
maybe that's
person.
just a thing that's normal here.
And then,
Right?
yeah, Banicula, since you rolled a dirty 20, you take notice of these bears. They look familiar to you.
Yeah, those are
Don't know
Bone
bears.
Snap-
why. They are
Bone
bears.
Snap is definitely shooting a pointed glance to Banicula. at this moment upon seeing the bears.
These bears, there is something about them that you remember from the land that you came from before. They are also wearing, one of them is wearing red leather shoes, and that's it. And the other one is wearing gold hammer pants.
I have 2 questions.
Yeah.
Actually, probably 3.
Mhm.
The first question is, are they designer shoes?
Yes, they are designer shoes.
Who were they designed by?
Somebody in Waterdeep. Not exactly sure who the big top name of not water shoes. Waterdeep designer shoes are there.
Hike, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
My second question is, how does one make pants out of hammers?
Do you remember in the I am a child of the 90s.
1980s.
Cassius, you
1980s.
don't remember the 80s, do you?
No,
Do you
I was in
remember,
the chantry for most of the.
I take out my phone and I pull up a picture.
Yeah.
Wait,
It
how
looks
old
like
are you?
this.
MC Hammer?
Just here,
Oh.
like this.
How old are you?
Wait, are those made of hammers?
No, they're
No.
called hammer
Cassius.
pants because the man was named MC Hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You know,
that's-
can't touch this. You know that one.
He probably doesn't. How old are you?
No,
do
I
not.
don't think he does.
Is he old?
But it was everywhere.
It's all right. We all wish we could forget it.
Yeah.
Well,
Hmm.
yes, I mean, that
I
is
actually
true.
rather enjoyed it, but I mean, it just.
It's,
But with
Wow,
I
that
odd-
roll,
suppose to each their own.
what an
anybody
odd
who
pair
got
of
over
pants.
a 15 also notices on the pants, on the hammer pants particularly, there are little ducks. Like they're like embossed in, they're like reflective, extra
So
reflective ducks.
So I have a question. So
Yes.
are they on their hind legs, like walking?
Yeah.
Like bipedal? Oh.
Yep, they're
so
bipedal.
Okay.
They're kind of like they're like Banicula. Banicula is a bipedal rabbit.
How far from are they from Philo?
They're walking in. They look, both of them look like they're on a mission to talk to the barkeep.
Okay. Okay. Philo's gonna make a beeline towards where the barkeep is.
Gertrude is going to, let's see here. Yeah, Gertrude's going to step up in front of, like, right up next to them and say, "Hello, friends. What are you doing here? Where did your clothes are so fine.
Oh,
I'm not hitting on you, just to be clear. I just am admiring your garments." And Gertrude is almost 8 feet tall and has this gorgeous shining copper scale skin, and this beautiful armor, this gorgeous full plate armor. So she's very, very shiny. So the pants are of particular interest here. I mean, just beautiful tailoring. And now that I'm up close, just the ducks, like, what beautiful tailoring. I'm
Oh, yeah.
Gertrude, by the way. Who are you?
Oh, my name is hello. My name is Sven. This is my sister Svetlana.
Oh, lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. My pants were custom made in the land that I came from before that I can't get back to for some reason. Something happened, and anyways, my sister's shoes, and it's Svetlana. I was like, Sven, I got these shoes in Waterdeep. They were mailed to me because I need custom order size shoes.
I know how that goes.
So, and I really
the
like
big
the
and
color
tall is where I live.
So they're.
I have a great place in Neverwinter.
I'll have to look
I
at
should
that.
I should
next
hook
time.
you up. Yeah, it would be great.
I'll get some information from you. But you said your name was Gertrude?
Yes, Gertrude.
They like sit back and talk to each other and like bear talk. I thought, oh, that's a. Oh, Are you happen to be traveling with a bird person and a hair person?
A like a person with long hair that like Rapunzel?
Rabbit.
Rabbit.
Oh, yes, me. Right. Yes.
Oh, yes. Hello.
Hello.
Got the
Well,
right.
how did you know that? It would be really fantastic if you would let us know and give us a since you're knowing who we are, it would be wonderful for you to tell us how you heard about us.
Rumors.
Can to be a bit more specific?
My sister Sasha learned of you a couple months ago when you were on the coast north of Waterdeep.
Oh. Well, I'm glad our reputation precedes us, I suppose. What did she think of us?
You are all great warriors, and she has said that they should maybe come to the dungeon.
So yeah, I've heard about the dungeon as well. Could you give us a little more, tell us a bit about the dungeon? I've heard so many things. It's hard to parse, fact from fiction these days.
So when you come to the dungeon, you'll understand what we are talking about, but you have to come tomorrow because my sister and I are here to looks at the barkeep, two casks of wine. We'll give you extra stuff. And he's like, yeah, sure. And walks back and comes back out with like 2 casks of, you can't tell what it is, just the wine barrels.
Is anything in there bearing giving me any sort of information? Is there anything I can infer from the way that they're responding to my questions?
They are hiding a lot of things, but you can give me an insight roll, Gertrude.
Okay. Let's see how this goes.
To make sure that
16.
Oh yeah, they're definitely hiding a lot of things from you.
Okay.
Especially like, how do they know who you are?
Yeah, I'd like to know that.
Yes. How do they know who you are? It's a little suspicious.
It is.
That they know who you are without even knowing you.
It is.
Bone Snap with his wing elbows Bunnicula in kind of in the side. He goes, we will be tested again by the bears.
Yes, wait, there were bears the last time we played D&D, weren't there?
No, no.
I wasn't
Cassius,
here.
there
I
were
don't
not.
know.
I don't think there were bears last time, Cassius. No.
No, Cassius, I mean, like, because our characters.
Kobolds. Or kobolds.
yes.
Or, yes, those.
Right,
those
characters.
Yes.
Yeah, we're from like the same. Well, not really, but.
Has Philo made it to the barkeep?
Yes. Philo it's not that far to get to the barkeep.
Philo will kind of dust his robes. They are green and pink, and there's like little flecks of gold color in them. So when he walks to them, they kind of flash in a magical way. And he has 2-tone colored hair. It's one's purple, one's black, and he has it in a man bun. And he has a goatee. Yes. And he casually knocks on the barkeep's tavern thing.
Yes, may I help you? That's just, not his barmaid comes around him as he's working with the bears, and she's like, "Oh yes, how may I help you?"
Yeah, the name is Philo. I am looking for treasure. And an ale.
1 copper for the ale. The bears talk to them about treasure.
1 copper for you.
Mhm.
For you. And are you sure you don't know any mysterious caves or so just the bears?
Talk to the bears.
To the
Points,
bears. Okay.
points to the bears.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Guten?
Mhm.
No. Grazie. That's not German. Yes. Okay. And he'll.
She
You're
like
thinking
had
of
six.
Danka. You want
Danka.
Danka
Yeah,
Shin.
Donka. I've been doing a lot of languages as of late. The Italian for Dummies really kind of meshed. So like I'm still trying to get it all out.
I
There
can
are-
teach you some German
Well,
later.
there are
Have you-
actually applications for that, Baron. They're
Duolingo.
on the phone. Yes, exactly. It's
Mhm.
very, very useful, especially if you're trying to learn other languages. So, Baron, you might want to try that out.
I'm
Probably
trying to learn
easier.
French, but the French that they speak here is not the same as French in France.
Yeah.
Oh
the-
no! The Quebecois and the French of France actually do have quite. It's quite different.
Okay. 'cause
Like
I heard the rumor.
Castiliano,
Yes.
Spanish versus
Spanish.
the Spanish
Yeah.
I speak. It's very different. Baron,
Yeah.
what sort of character, what sort of creature are you?
I am a human wizard.
Human.
Warlock.
Human.
Warlock.
Warlock.
They're not the
Sorry.
same.
They're not the
No,
same.
they're
No, they're
not.
not.
No.
You are a warlock.
Yes.
You have cantrips are fun as playing as a warlock, especially Eldritch Blast. You can do that
Yes.
as many times you want to, and you
And,
sometimes
and
can
you
have
can. There are no consequences to magic being used openly.
yes, no, not at all.
He's about
Not a
5
No
masquerade
paradox.
breach.
No.
That'd be cool, right? If we could
Not
just
a
do
masquerade
magic.
about
breach.
this.
Oh my gosh! Yes,
See,
you're
we
right.
did,
Yes.
and so
But
the-
they're
the
not- they're not-
the
they're not
Eldritch
kindred,
Blast
they're-
last
they're-
game.
People, so there's no masquerade to be
You
concerned with.
Tremere
But
were going to research the Eldritch Blast last game. Last time we played, Cassius liked the Eldritch Blast.
I've
Yes.
been
So-
working on it, but the Tremere Justicars told me not to call him again after all of the reports of breach of the Masquerade in this game.
There are
come
six
talk
other
to me.
Justicars.
Yes, come to well. See, I'm supposed to be. You have information for me for one of the Justicars to see if they'll come play D&D, so they understand it.
Yeah, I don't think the Venture one we should invite. We should probably
Maybe-
invite the Tremere.
Wait, isn't
Mir
that
or the
Lady Justicar Lucinde?
maybe the
Right.
La Sombra one. Wait, no, there isn't a La Sombra one yet.
No.
Not yet, anyway.
Not yet.
No shadow dancers.
I heard there are some in Miami.
Are there? Ooh,
Hmm.
interesting.
I mean, it's Miami. I'm not surprised.
I could also say the Banu Hakim one, but I think I don't want to don't think I really want to make a lot of the Tremere uncomfortable. I'm not uncomfortable by the Banu Hakim, but
Hey, we know Banu Hakim. He likes
yeah,
us.
I know.
Indeed.
See, well,
But I'm saying,
Very,
like,
very.
The Justicar.
Again, there are some Banu Hakim who are active in Seattle. You could always reach out to them as well.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. Oh, Ja, the Assassin's Creed guy, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
See.
yes. Jar's a Banu Hakim, and he is quite lovely.
I like talking about the Banu Hakim.
He even gave me a
Justicar.
knife
They're-
as a peace offering.
Yeah.
You guys fought?
Anyway, so
No.
should
No.
should we then, Junie? Should we
I'll have him
talk to the
killed.
bears then? I
Yeah.
guess the centaur is going to well, the centaur would be a chestnut brown mane, and she would have a
hat?
about a tall height. I'm not really sure how tall centaurs are, but I see on the sheet that it says that I'm quite big. So I would probably go up to Gertrude and the bears, and I would say, are we having trouble here? Is there anything that I can do to help you here, Gertrude?
No, I think things are fine. I mean, they're just, they were telling me a little bit about the dungeon, and emphasis on a little bit.
They
You
don't seem
aren't
to be
wanting
very
to disclose
forthcoming.
more. Oh. tell us, why don't you want to discuss this dungeon? Is it such a big secret?
It is a different sort of dungeon. To describe it, fell out of my accent. It's a very different sort of dungeon that a lot of people like yourselves were used to. And only specific type of we know we have a very interesting network across the land, and we look out for adventurers that have kind of looks over at quickly over at Bone Snap and Banicula. There is a very type of adventurer that we look for that could go through the dungeon, because it is a very different one than what most people are used to.
And are we among those that could go in?
Yes, you are. Just come.
Well, I'm not even going to try and do any voices anymore. This is just...
Can be
You
difficult.
don't have to
do
if you
different
don't want
voices.
to. It's
Yeah,
not
whoops.
necessary.
Exactly. I mean, I know that they're not British, but
Okay.
So Tyza, as we're playing, and as I noticed that the Baron is a bit focused on what we're doing, goes ahead and uses Scry the Soul just to see if she can get a sense of his MO.
It's
MO.
true.
Okay.
We've
Sure.
been doing that in the background in chat. Vincent,
Yeah.
how did your roll go?
I figured I would loop everyone else in so they know what we're up to and why I got distracted there.
Oh, sure. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, no, this is, I guess, a Howard's game now. Go for it.
So I rolled it and I got 6 successes, and that was what it was.
8 successes?
6 out of 8.
No, Vincent just held up the fingers for
fair
8
enough.
successes, yeah. So you are not quite able to tell much of anything about what's going on with Vincent. You can see his shimmering pale aura, but other than that, other than knowing that he's Kindred, you can't quite discern anything.
Perhaps I shall try again later, should he be distracted.
So we're trying to discover what these bears are hiding.
Mm-hmm.
Is one of the bears wearing a hat?
None of the bears here are wearing hats.
Can Philo accidentally spill something on the shoes of the bear?
You can try. That would be a sleight of hand.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Did I give you sleight of hand? So you need to roll your D20 again, Philo, and
Okay.
roll it.
So I'm quite tall
Mm-hmm.
and quite strong.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to sort of use my bearing to encourage them to give us a bit more information.
So you're rolling an intimidation check.
Oh,
That would be excellent.
Mm-hmm. What'd you get?
a nat 20?
-1.
Okay, so 19.
19. You do.
Cool.
Hang on, let me roll. I don't. Svetlana does not notice you spill on her shoes at all. She just
Okay.
is continuously talking to about keeps looking at Bone Snap and Banicula like she knows them from somewhere.
22.
22. How would you like to? Which bear are you intimidating, Sven or Svetlana?
Who seems to have the most information?
It seems like both of them have the most information. So,
Is there one that seems to be more forthcoming?
both of them are not as forthcoming with the information that you are seeking. So, you can pick.
I will look at, I will stand up close to them and I'll say to Svetlana, or I'll say to, yeah, girl code, you have something on your shoes. You might want to deal with that. Well, I talked to your brother.
Wow, I'm surprised that that has happened. I don't remember that happening. She's like, yes, I will be right back. I will go wash them off in the pig trough outside.
Yeah, most people use the pig trough to clean off their shoes. Sounds like a plan.
Jesus.
So,
Throttles off.
Sven,
Yes.
this dungeon.
Mhm.
Tell me more. I know there's a lot you're not telling me, and look, I'm happy to respect some boundaries here, but you're actively lying to me, and I have a problem with that. I like truth.
Okay. The dungeon has a lever in which you pull to change the dungeon.
It randomizes?
Sort of, yes.
What does sort of mean?
It's just it just randomizes it. You go up and you pull the lever, which we have actually installed a new lever, and it is very fun. It reminds me of a game show that I had a dream about once, and I don't know why I dreamt about this game show that reminds me of The Price is Right. I don't know what The Price of Right is. Oh wait, sorry, that was me. I was like, that just filtered in. But it is like you just pull that lever and it randomizes the dungeon for you.
And is there how many dungeons are there? How many?
At least 13 or 14. They're all different.
And what's the point of this?
A lot of people are after some tokens in which he hands out one out. He actually hands two out. He's like, I'm gonna give you these because this is required. You'll get maybe a third one in the dungeon. This is for Miss Bubbles Trampoline Emporium.
A trampoline emporium.
Mm-hmm.
This is something that is
two. Let's see.
a trampoline emporium.
Yes. Sven hands one to you, Viola, and let's see what else had that. I'm gonna find and one to the kitten. You need three for where you need to help Bone Snap and the Banicula go. Which, by the way, you never told them your names.
But you said you couldn't get back there.
They can't get back there, but this will help them figure out where
Well,
they need to go
they
next.
can't. But why should we believe you when you're saying you can't get back there either?
I can't get back there either, but I feel like fairly certain Miss Bubbles has the answers that everybody seeks here. Even you, Gertrude, even you, Fido, and the kitten, and Viola.
I have questions. What?
You have questions about things.
Well, now's a good time to ask them.
Mm-hmm.
Where
I have no
is
questions.
the girl bear?
My sister went to go clean her shoes off in the pig trough.
How can we best prepare
go
for this dungeon? What sort of dangers might we face, and what might we need to be prepared for it?
It all depends on how you roll. And when you pull that lever, what it lands on.
So Bone Snap looks at him and he just says, my name is not Bone Snap. My name is Tree Hopper.
Come now, Snowy told me differently.
Can Philo go to where the girl bear is and kind of wrap his fingers on the door frame or something? Hello?
Yes?
Are you decent?
I am decent comes out like, hang on a minute. I'm gonna make a roll. A fist comes through the door, directed at you, but goes past your head.
Okay.
You're in the back?
Well, no, outside. Like, she went to the pig trough. She went to the bathroom in the back.
Okay, you followed her there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. I threw my shoe against the door by accident, and I meant to grab it, and my hand went. I don't know my own strength sometimes.
It is fine. I understand you know, I need your assistance if it's okay.
Yes, I'll come out there.
I need coins.
Coins. What do you need coins for?
To go on an adventure.
Yeah, you are going. Where are you going on the adventure to?
Where is the most fun place in the place I need to go on the adventure to?
You're gonna go see the. Maybe hang on. She like opens the door. She goes, "You're gonna come with us tonight, and we're just gonna send you to the most fun adventure possible."
Okay, are you coming?
Yeah, I'm going to show you how to get there. She kind of looks at Sven. Get the casks. Go. He's like, "What?" You're interrogating him at the same time that this is happening. All right.
So excited.
And
Gertrude.
if you were going to choose your favorite, the dungeon you would want to play, which one would you want to play? I want to know where to hedge my bets.
I like going in the mountain one the best.
Why?
Just because it reminds me of home. Because where we normally are at the mountain area is where this dungeon originated from. And our patroness set it originally, put us in charge of it. So I am confident that you would make it through and assist Banicula and Treehopper.
Well, there's no question.
Yeah.
Lady Luck has blessed me.
Yes, she has.
So long as I play her games of chance.
Exactly. And then I guess you're going in tonight if you're up for it, according to my sister.
Oh. What should we bring to prepare?
Just yourselves. And
nothing
weapons,
to survive.
Just your dungeoneer backpack that you have, and if you need any like foodstuffs, surprisingly the dungeons are pretty well stocked with foodstuffs.
Is there treasure?
Is there what?
Treasure.
There's treasure. There's a lot of treasure.
Excellent.
Well stocked. Do you mean that there are actually shops where we can purchase things in the dungeons, or do you mean that there are things that are free for the taking?
There is usually, I don't know, it depends. Most of the dungeons have a small village inside of it.
Oh. Okay then. This is going to be quite the adventure.
Yes.
Well, I don't know about all of you, but I would love to have a chance to stretch my legs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, indeed, yes. And I believe, were you looking for a snack as well?
That would be lovely.
Well, we are on Granville Street. Perhaps we could pop out just a little bit and we could find you a snack then.
Maybe not until tonight, but...
Fair enough.
If you'd like to, you're more than welcome. But I may just give it a bit.
Cassius, you need to try this Mountain Dew that I made.
I think we should. And on that note, it's kind of a good time to take a bit of a break. Give everybody a chance to like stretch it out, grab a snack. We are a massive amount of time into this. We are 7 hours and 40 minutes in. So everybody grab a drink, grab some hydration, use the restroom, and we will be back in a couple minutes. Thank you again, everyone, for the donations. And we're only $35 away from the next giveaway. So help out if you can, spread the word if you can't. And we will be back.
Keep them coming for Extra Life.
Yes.
It's a really good cause, and more than ever, the kids really we need to make sure that we're supporting kids who need medical care. So.
Indeed, exactly.
All right,
Okay.
so come on back in a couple minutes, everybody, and we will see you then.
Yep.
Welcome back, everyone. While we were on our break, we hit the $500 total, which means two things. First off, my next character is going to be a bard. Jonathan Bonaparte Yovi will come into existence. And the second thing is that I'm about to kick off another giveaway because we hit $500. So this is another one for $20 Found Familiar gift card. So you can enter in the chat now. I just kicked it off, and we are ready to go back to playing a bunch of vampires, playing some D&D. So, I believe two of the characters went out to Granville Street because it's a pedestrian.
Before you come back, Steve, let's just quickly, for anyone who's just joining us, we are playing, it's a 24-hour event. We are currently playing Vampire the Masquerade, playing Dungeons and Dragons, and we are doing this for Extra Life, which is a charity that makes sure that kids who have medical expenses are able to have those needs met. So it's a fantastic cause. So please,
And the BC Children's Hospital, a lot of that money goes towards research into childhood diseases as well, infectious diseases, things like that, so that the community at large can be helped.
So if you enter exclamation point raffle in the chat, you will be entered into the raffle to get the $20 Found Familiar gift card. And if you can, help us out for Extra Life. If you can't, helping spread the word is super awesome of you, and we can help see if we can get as much money as we can for the kids in Extra Life. So, I believe two of you went to get a drink on Granville Street, and Cassius has been drinking some of this Mountain Dew flavored blood ish stuff, I want to say, and it's just
it tastes like Mountain Dew, and it's kind of carbonated, but as you can definitely tell, it's B-Day, and it doesn't really have any sustenance to it, but you don't get sick when you drink it.
This is strange.
Mountain Dew plasmic
and it has caffeine
name
in it.
In there.
Yeah, it's caffeinated Vitae essentially.
This is have you been talking with the Thin Bloods?
No, I haven't. No.
We did this on our own. We
Yeah, we
didn't
did
need
it
their
on-
help.
No.
So Jude, is it really good?
Should try some.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Let me get a shot at that.
She's like, here you go.
All right, so Junie, then will we? Are we getting into a dungeon then, or what's happening? Are we doing the dungeon part of Dungeons and Dragons then?
Possibly, but somebody said they wanted to put their feet up first. Do you want to stretch before you go in the dungeon, or do you want to?
I thought I just took. I just needed to walk around a bit. I'm fine.
Yeah. Well, there's some walking involved. Walking up out of the back path, out of essentially you walk around the White Moose, and there's a path that goes up into the foothills that you just follow around. It's pretty dark out, so if you have dark vision, you can pretty much see where you're going, and you can get up get up the path just fine. You can take a torch with you if you want to. And don't worry, you won't frenzy away from that fire because it is, fantasy fire. So
It's
Bone
dark,
Snap will
so
take a
I shall
torch.
take a torch with me.
yes.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So the Svetlana and Sven both take a cask of this. They go, it's mead. They take mead with them. They're both carrying these like just under their arm like this, and they're like, Svetlana's like, gets her shoes back on and dusts them off. She's like, they get dirty already as to go with. Like you can follow us and go up to the place. So, but you're following along. It takes about 20-25 minutes to get up there, and you get in there, and like Sven and Svetlana go, we need to get the stuff inside first. Remember to knock 3 times to get in. And who's going to be greeting you? Svan will be meeting you. You can tell it's Svan because he has this really flamboyant hat. So, and then you know you're in the right place. But I have to get inside. We both have to get inside to get this put aside. But you will, Swan. We can't. Goes SWAN. Swan will greet you, and you know you're like, okay, you're fine. So, they step inside, and you like wait a little bit of time. Who's going to knock?
I'll knock. I have no fear.
You have no fear. Do you knock once, twice, 4 times?
What, were we told how many times to knock?
It said 3 times. Yeah.
Then I shall knock 3 times.
You knock 3 times, and the door opens to a ghost bear. That is not a ghost. He's just colored. If you live in Canada, you know what I'm talking about when I say the white bears that are there. So, but he's not a polar bear. He's a ghost bear. I think that's what they're called up there. I'm going way out of character for that one, but he answers the door. He is wearing a very flamboyant hat. It essentially is it's like a kind of like a cone hat with like little things coming off the side of it. Like little knickknacks coming off the side of it, and at the top of the cone there is like a looks like a live plant growing out of it.
Svan?
Yes, I am Svan.
Are
you
your
here?
Siblings sent us.
Yes. You are here to do the dungeon. This is usually we get dungeon goers at the in the daytime, but at the nighttime is fine too. You can come inside, and as you just go inside, and you
We were told you were expecting us.
Yes, we were. I was expecting you. Yes. I just I'm not my siblings told me as they came in, they're like, there are dungeoners coming, and I know it's kind of late, and just let them in. Okay. So usually we have like a popcorn party about this time, but right now it's fine. I've brewing some popcorn in the back, so if you smell like very strong scent of peanut butter and cinnamon, that is the popcorn.
All right.
Yes. See if I can get this to work. Nope. Anyways, I have a thing that I have to send to to Banicula later because I can't get it to work off my phone. So I had a special thing that I had a other player from a previous campaign record something for me, but I for some reason can't get it to play on my iPhone. So we'll leave that alone for now. as you're walking in, you, Banicula, hear a voice of somebody that you remember from where you were before. Is a recording. A voice that you remember from your past. His name is Magni. Magni is a giant otter that helped train you when you were younger.
Well, that was concerning.
And
the only
let's
Magni
see
I
if
know of around here is a large werewolf.
See, the one-handed thing.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking, and I got really scared for a second.
You basically, like Magni, he goes, hello, my name is Magni. You remember me. I remember you. I'm an adventurer like you still, if you can hear this message. He goes, I am sorry to say that you are trapped here on this continent. There is a mysterious curse on these lands to prevent people from leaving. As you can see, you are surrounded when you left the area by an ocean as far as the eye can see. I would advise against an attempt to tread the waters. You'll find that no matter how long and how far you go, these waters will always bring you back here. Though there is a ray of light in this dark omen, the people of this land tell me that the secret to breaking this curse is in the dungeons. Specifically this dungeon. But be wary, for many dangers await those who seek these answers. If this information was not enough, luckily I have a good starting point for you. Seek out a Miss Bubbles and her emporium. She will possibly have answers to questions you may have. That is a recording. And then it ends.
That is where
as you walk in.
And am I the only one who...
No, everybody else hears it, but as you walk
okay.
in, you hear this but you recognize the voice of, this is for Banicula. Banicula, and Bone Snap knows who Magni is as well. You knew this person, you recognize the voice. I can't get it to play because I couldn't figure out how to play it.
It's all right.
I was like, I'm still sending my friend Hunter that spicy jam because he recorded it for me anyways. So out of character, I make homemade jams and jellies. So you might get to try it if you come to PAX U. I'm bringing a jar with me.
We'll talk about that later. But
we'll talk about.
But I don't think I'm going to be able to. So
yeah, that's fine.
We shall see. Otherwise, next year. Next year,
yeah. So anyways, so Magni is a giant otter that helped train you, Banicula, when you were younger to become an adventurer. He succeeded you and left the area that you were from to go adventure. And he hasn't been seen for a few years. You're not exactly sure where he is. But it's kind of surprising and I guess disheartening to learn that Magni is also here, but you don't know where. So that is what happened. I was like, so I had that planned. I wanted to play it and it didn't work, whatever. But you come in into a room that is circular in nature. There is a few wooden doors beside the one that you just came in. This was a giant wooden door inside of a rock. And it is from ceiling to floor. It is covered in, I can't think of the word. It's tiled. It's tiled from ceiling to floor of different mosaic. So there's mosaics of like different scenes of like you see like a giant otter and a red panda fighting some dinosaurs. One of them looks very much like a T-Rex with a magic wand shooting like magic missiles at them. The next scene is there's some otters on a skiff on the river talking to what looks like a white kenku on the boat. There's other scenes of just various animals in different just scenes of doing things. So
Feels like a good place to use my divine sense, perhaps.
yes, you can do a
So
divine
I will
sense
use
check.
my divine sense, which allows me to detect good and evil. Anything affected by the Hallow spell, or I would know the location of any celestial fiend, or let's see, celestial fiend undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. And
You get the sense that through the doors there is all three of them. Like the door, not the doors you came in, but there's like some glass doors that are fogged up. That if you go through those doors, you might get all three of them. You might get one of them. You might get none of them. It's like keeps going back and forth. Like your deity.
oh,
is
because
like
the what is behind the door phases
Yeah.
in and out.
yeah, it phases in
understood.
and out. Yeah,
It's Schrodinger's creature.
yeah, it is
Binder.
Schrodinger's. Yep, exactly. So
Well, so do we know if Miss Bubbles is before we go into the dungeon or after?
Spawn is like Miss Doubles. No, that's like her aunt. Miss Bubbles is inside. You have
Okay.
to find her, and you have to have 3 of those tokens.
Well,
We-
so we have 2 of the tokens. How can we get a third?
They drop randomly off of critters inside.
Or you could give us one.
I could, but my siblings gave you the 2 that they were supposed to give. So I do not carry them. Those would be my siblings, and they don't get them very often.
Looking carefully at Svan, is Svan lying?
No, Svan is
Okay.
not. Svan is not
Okay.
lying whatsoever. You can roll an
All right,
insight check on him,
then
too.
I suppose there's only one path.
There is only one path. Who would like to roll? And it's like you look over and you see like this. You pull this lever, and it does look like the thing from Price is Right.
You notice that that Gertrude is like almost scratching her palms, like her hands are itching to do that,
Who wants
but
to
she's
pull?
not. But she's not offering to do it.
Ah,
I still do it.
You should do it.
yes.
Yes.
Yes,
My
Philo.
feelings did that.
So.
So this beautiful human with this two-tone man bun and goatee walks over to the
2, 3,
lever.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes. So 14. You're gonna have to roll. I'm gonna have you roll a d12. I don't have one. A d12 and a d4 at the same time that you pull the lever.
Is this the D12 one?
This is the d12, the ones that just have 12 numbers. Yes. The
Okay.
It almost looks like a ball, but each side has the biggest
Yeah.
flat
Yeah.
faces on it.
Okay. And then the what? Which one?
a d4 because we're just gonna use it. I don't have a d14. They exist. I've seen them, but you're just gonna have
Pointy
to.
one that looks like a tooth.
Don't step on these. These hurt. Even as a kindred, they hurt.
This one?
That one. They're pretty
Ooh,
dangerous.
that's a nice one.
Yeah.
Right.
Hold up again. That was a
Mine or his?
Who?
is.
Oh,
Ooh,
I
okay.
like. Ooh,
Very
I thought it was
cool.
iridescent. It's very cool though.
So we roll them together, no?
Yeah, no, you just roll. You get to roll. I just had to point them out what they were. So
Oh, so I roll both of them?
you roll both of them. Yes.
Okay. Here we go.
As this is how you're pulling the lever.
Okay. And which number is on the D4?
Which one? So 1 and 2 on the D4 means 1, and then or means what did you roll on the D? Well, just wait. What did you roll on the D12?
10.
10. So 12. You got 12. Oh no. Let me see. Wait, no, let me see here. Yeah, you got a 12. She's like, hang on. Really, you get to go in the cityscape? Well, that's gonna be fun for you. That one hasn't been
what
rolled for
number
a
was the
long
mountainscape? Are you sure that's what the number is there?
Do you want to go in the mountains? He reaches behind. He's like, you're going in the mountains.
So is
He pulls another thing behind. He's like, you can't see it. It's actually stuck in the floor. He just turns. He looks down and he reaches something that's invisible and turns it. And it's like, you're going in the mountains, not in that place. You don't need to deal with that. So.
Oh, okay.
So. The door that was foggy, the glass door that was foggy, the fog disappears, and behind it, you can see through there, you can see a mountainous landscape. It's bright and sunny through there.
Let's go.
You open the doors and you can smell the fresh mountain air. You can hear the birds that are in it. While outside, you were outside, it was nighttime. In here, it's daytime. But you walk in and you just see mountains and the aspen trees and the other trees that grow up in the mountains, and you need to spend more time in the mountains.
So this dungeon, which is supposed to be inside, looks and feels like outside.
Yes.
So we went outside to inside, and then instead of going more inside, we're going kind of an outside thing.
Yes.
I am not at all confused. Excellent.
You can look around. It's like you can feel the warm, kind of cool mountain air. I mean, sun on your arms. Don't have to worry about lighting on fire here. And as far as you can see, you are in the mountains.
Bone Snap is drawing his sword in anticipation for the battles ahead, and he's kind of as the group is moving forward, he's sort of on the side, kind of flanking, ready to skirmish, and he's using his keen bird eyes to look around and spot danger as soon as possible.
Spot danger as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Just wait. Hang on, I'll grab this.
Bone Snap is the other party would probably be able to detect that he is on edge, especially after the extended conversation with, especially after hearing the Magni talking over the recording. Bone Snap, the feathers are ruffling, the beak is kind of clacking, open and close.
As you walk in, a grove of trees all of a sudden there's no wind. They all of a sudden just start swaying in the wind as you walk in. Just Can
I use my Eldritch Sight?
Mm-hmm. Let's see if I can remember what that is. Eldritch Sight. That is all of a sudden you notice the trees that weren't magical seem to be magical, and seem to be, as you walk in, seem to be moving to the beat as you walk in, like those dancing cactuses that you see on TikTok.
Now, Junie, the character sheet that you gave me, it says Tavern as a language that I know. Can you explain that to me?
You talk the language of the earth elementals.
So not of the trees.
Not of the trees.
Oh, that's such a shame. All right.
It's Sylvan.
Sylvan, yeah, Sylvan, you talk to the trees.
I have that one too.
The trees.
Well, there you are.
There you are. You can talk to the trees now.
So maybe my character, I think, would go and would say, so how's everybody doing today? Are you dancing for a particular reason? Are you happy to see us, or?
Oh no, we're very happy to see you. We haven't talked to, I don't think we've actually talked to, I don't know what you are, talked to anybody before.
You don't get to talk to anybody.
No, we've never talked to anybody before.
That is such a sad thing.
Normally we talk to our mass of aspen roots.
Ah.
This is our first time talking to anybody before in this manner.
Can you point us in the direction of the... Oh, and Junie, what is the name of it? It's the Miss Bubbles, you said?
Miss Bubbles Trampoline Emporium.
Can you point us in the way of Miss Bubbles Trampoline Emporium? Or a village?
Like all of a sudden they just like get quiet. They get like, they're like, with the two-legged people that are in this village, village.
A gathering place, a place of many, a gathering place with shelter for the two-leggeds.
They're about 6 groves away from us. Doesn't say what direction it is, just says groves.
Can you sway in the direction that we might go?
One of them, we're hearing that there's a path for you to follow.
All right. And my character will turn to our party and say, it looks like we are quite close. It is 6 groves away. I don't know the size of the groves here, but it is only 6 groves away to the Trampoline Emporium.
We will need a third token, so we must fight before we get there.
Or we just ask nicely.
And Bone Snap is kind of just like flipping his sword in his hand, just like,
Let me see here. You're traveling. You actually can see a path as you go through. It's like, it kind of like curves along. It doesn't go up or down. It kind of just goes, okay. But you can, maybe if somebody uses their flying carpet, they might be able to see something.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah. Okay, so Bone Snap out of his like pack or whatever takes the rolled up magic carpet and unrolls it, and let's see, I'm looking at my sheet. And in a grand bellow to the sky with his wings outstretched, he says, "Caw-caw," which is the magic phrase to activate the magic carpet. And he will climb on it, and I can move spoken directions if I'm in 30 feet of it. And he can carry up to quite a lot of pounds, so he can definitely carry me. So I'll just kind of like rise up into the air and see what I can see.
There is a town within, like, you do count the groves. There are 6 groves in that direction of trees of like aspen or like, I think, yeah, it was just aspen trees. They talk to each other. So.
Okay. So Bone Snap will descend and say 6 groves until our destination. And he'll sort of like deactivate the carpet and put it back in the pack.
What a cool thing that you own, Bone Snap.
Yes, it is very useful.
I agree. Yes.
So, travel down this path. You can look up and see blue sky. You don't see a sun, but it's warm inside. Warm here. It's warm. It feels like there's sun on your skin. You hear birds chirping. You can see different plants that you recognize in the mountains that when you've traveled up there before, plants you recognize that are like native to the areas that you've been to. There seems to be a very bright purple plant though that like every so often just is like catches your attention that you've never seen before. Benicula, you have seen this bright purple plant before and you know exactly what it's for. I'm not going to tell you what it's for, but you know what it's for.
Well, then how am I supposed to know as Cassius what it's for?
It is a healing plant from your continent.
I will keep that information to myself.
Yes, yes. You travel along. As the closer you get to the town, you notice let's see, can people know? The Gertie, you feel something in the ground first.
There's something there.
Like rumbling. There's a rumbling in the ground. Let me see who else has a high one. The kitten feels this, and so does Benicula, and Bone Snap, you feel this. Everybody feels the ground rumble and shake underneath of them.
What is that?
Prepare yourselves.
At the minute in that what we must fight, a giant centipede bursts out of the ground.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No. Oh yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine. Yes.
We are favored by Lady Luck.
Yes, exactly. And
Timora's grace will shine upon us all.
Yes, it's looks like this. It's one of these things.
Oh great.
Oh wow.
I'm like, for the people that don't like bugs, I'm sorry to show it off, but it's one of the monsters. So let me see here. No, we're good. So it's a warning, content warning for people that don't like centipedes. I am sorry. You're fighting a Megapede, yay! It shoots out of the ground, and where one of its eyes should be, there looks to be a token of something.
Oh.
We need one of those.
Yes, you do. You do need one of those. And at this point, we have like not a lot of time left here, and I don't know if we'll be able to do the battle in 20 minutes.
Let's give it a shot.
I'm strong and powerful.
We're gonna roll
We'll be
D20. We're
fine.
gonna roll initiative. Everybody roll D20s really quickly here. I'm in chat so I can see them.
So 17 plus 9, I believe.
17 plus 9. Oh yeah, I forgot you had that extra thing. Yeah, you get to go first there, Benicula.
I
Excellent.
thought 16, and then you said to add the one that is in my.
Make sure to add your initiative. Yeah, add the
Yes.
initiative. So.
All right. So that's 17. Interesting.
Yeah, that is 17. And then Benicula has a +9 initiative because what did I give him to get him that? I think the alert. Yeah, that gives you a bonus. The alert feat gives you a 5+ bonus on initiative rolls. So, yeah. Pick random feats.
Cliff,
All his feats.
Cliff,
are
I
fun.
think you're muted.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I know.
Ah, okay.
17 plus 9 is 20. Wait, you're going first. Benicula
Is
gets to go
26,
first.
I believe. Yes.
26. Let's do math.
For the giant thing, I will. What do I have? I have a longbow. I will shoot it with a longbow.
Okay. Roll to attack.
19.
Yeah, that hits it.
So it's 1d8 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Choose one of these. As soon as I
This
find
is
it.
fun. I'm so excited. Where is my gnome friend?
So it is 4 plus 2.
Ooh, so 6 damage. You hit it in one of its little spindly arms. That's all. I think you
Excellent.
have another attack yet. But
Not at level 4.
no, not at level 4. So it is now, let's see. Viola, your turn.
Oh, okay. Ginny, so my character has a lance. I think I'd
Mhm.
like to throw that lance at the centipede and aim for some meaty part of it that might get damaged. I don't want to have a
Yep.
small target like an eye or anything like that.
Yep.
So it says here that I roll 1d12 plus 3.
Yes.
That sounds
sure
about
to-
right?
Yep, make sure to roll your d20 first. Remember.
My d20. Oh.
So you can roll the hit. Roll the hit.
Oh, right. I always forget that.
Mm-hmm.
I got 18.
Oh yeah, you hit it.
All right. So then I roll 1d12 plus 3.
Yep.
I got a 10. So then I add 3. So 13. So is that 13 like
Yeah,
damage?
13 points. Yeah, you
Oh,
actually take
fantastic.
off one of its arms.
Oh.
Oh, nice job, Abigail. Woo!
Oh, that's
Viola,
fantastic.
Let's
Perfect.
go.
So
I
That's
think we are doing well. Let
Okay.
us take out the. Oh no, that's not a right voice. Anyway, I'll figure it out. Go next person.
it is now the bug's turn, and he screeches at somebody, at you, Viola, and tries to come for you, and I don't think it hits you. Does a 15 hit your armor class? I don't believe. No, it does not. Misses. And has a
Yes, I have a 17. Oh, that's how that. Oh, so it misses me. Good.
It does
good.
miss you. I'm actually trying to roll the hit. We have one more attack on it, and a 21 does hit your armor class, and you get
Ah.
you get bit by it for 10 slashing damage plus 3 acid damage. So there's a little bit of like some acid hiss and burns on you.
Ooh, that's unpleasant.
No, it is unpleasant. So, and then you are also grappled.
Oh, can I try and get out? Or...
Wait, no, you're not grappled. This is if the target is a large or smaller creature. You're a medium-sized creature. You are a large. Are you a large creature? Did I say you were a large creature?
No, you did say I was larger than normal, but
even if-
I'm not.
Even if she's large, it says large or smaller, right?
Yeah, it just says
So-
medium on the character sheet. So she's
Right, so if she is large or smaller, then
Yep, you're
so
grappled.
she would be grappled.
Can
Yep.
I get out of it?
When your turn comes around again,
Oh, of course.
Mhm.
Carry on.
carry on. So you guys you need to free Viola. So let's see who's next. Then it is Gertrude. It is your
All
turn.
right. I would like to I'm going to attack it with my axe, my
Mhm.
great axe.
Mhm.
And I also am going to use my well, let's see if I want to do that when the time comes. So I'm going to attack it with my great axe.
Mhm.
It's a 10 to hit.
That did you add your stuff in there?
I did.
Okay, no, that is a miss.
Okay, well, even so, I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my spell Compelled Duel. So it now will need to fight me.
Yep. It will.
So it now has to come at me instead of anybody else, unless it passes a Wisdom saving throw.
No, it fails. It comes through, drops Viola out of its clutches and comes towards you.
Okay, good. Come on, let's do this.
Bring it. Now it is, I want everybody to get a chance to do this. It is Bone Snap's turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So what Bone Snap once again takes the magic carpet out of his pack, says "caca," and jumps on top of it, says "up," and the carpet goes up, and with my sword I want to slash it in the head.
Sure. Give me a roll. You remember that D20.
Oh yeah, I got you. Okay. Oh man. Will a 12 hit?
It will not.
Okay. Before the turn is over, I would like to dash away from its face.
That is fine. You can do that. You will not take a attack of no, if you're dashing. No, do you? I'm trying to think here. You don't take an attack of opportunity because it's going after Gertie.
You can, but it'll then it'll be a problem because it's coming after me.
Yeah, it is coming after you. Yeah, that's correct. So it's more focused on Gertie than it is on you. So now we go to finally the kitten.
See, now I am tiny and all these people are large. I have short, stumpy little legs.
Yeah.
Is it close enough I can get to it and hack
you
it
can
with
get
my
it.
blood axe?
Came up right in front of your face. So yeah, you can hit it.
Bueno, see, I am going to run at it with my blood axe, screaming some gnomish battle cry that no one would understand. I rolled a 20, so
oh my goodness, that is
yay,
double damage.
Plus some I get
you roll 2d12. Rolled your 2d12.
Bueno.
Well done, Duran. That is impressive.
See,
no, yeah, 2d12.
Last game these dice did not like me. This game they like me. So bueno, so on the 2d12 I got 10 total. And plus 4.
Yep, just plus 4. So that's 14. You did a big old hit on it, and it's still going after
plus, well, Gertie. Is it living? Because then it gets a d6 of necrotic damage.
Yes. So roll d6. It is living.
And then gets a whole whopping 1.
Woohoo! You take stuff out of there. You see here. Also, the one of the spindly arms turns to glass on it. Like this, like all of a sudden, it's just glass.
Wow, that's weird.
Strange.
It's strange.
No sense.
Yep. So, all right, now it is whose turn is it? We got 11. Now it is Philo's turn. It is your turn to go after it.
Come on, Johnny. Can't you make the creature bend down and drop the eye in front of him?
I mean, what are you gonna do?
Entrancement.
Whoa. So let's see, what do I have to roll? That is a good.
Do we all notice that you're doing this?
Probably not.
Wait a minute.
You
Hold
would,
up.
yeah. It's entrancement.
Yeah, probably.
This is in Vampire.
Is this
Yeah,
a vampire?
I'm gonna
we
look
flip
to
back to
Cassius.
I'm just like, huh? I'm like looking at him. I'm just like, what? Are you casting it on me or on the creature?
On you.
On me?
Yes.
So entrancement is it's a rouse check, and it's charisma plus presence for Vincent, and composure plus wits for Junie.
Composure plus
failed.
wits. Just my wits. Where are my wits? Oh, you failed. So
That's what
I
we arouse.
failed the rouse check.
that's 6. Where's my one that I need to use? I'll just go like this. Got a
I didn't
10
know
on my
there was a
hunger.
D&D power called entrancement. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I got
Can I arouse?
3 successes.
Oh, so let's roll it.
Yeah, I got 3 successes.
So let's see. He has.
Funny how you get so far into the role playing of of Dungeons and Dragons in Vampire that you forget you actually have disciplines in Vampire to use.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 successes.
4.
All right.
4 successes. Oh, you have entranced her. So what are you trying to get her to do?
Can we make the creature a little bend down in front of us so the thing that looks like an eye but a coin, so you can just snap.
All of a sudden, the hand, a hand comes out of the ceiling randomly. Like it's like a white hand that comes out of the sky and pushes the centipede down to the ground.
And Philo will like, oh, praise be, and run and try to snatch it.
Give me a it's like an athletics. Let me think here. What would it be? Still. I'm trying to think if it would be. Yeah, give me an athletics roll on that to see if you can get it out. Or
Athletics.
sleight of hand? No, sleight of hand. Sleight of hand sounds right.
Okay, so roll the 20.
D20, yes.
Okay. I got a 16.
You get it
So-
out
Okay.
of there, and the creature disappears into the ground.
Yes. I got the coin.
Junie, was that supposed to happen?
Am I out of character? Am I still entranced by him?
You would be, yeah.
Yes, it was supposed to happen.
Yay.
Abigail raises an
Yeah.
eyebrow really, really high, and she's like,
I think every Tremere is at the moment.
Yeah, I'm sure is like. She was looking at Vincent.
While his concentration would be on that, may I try again?
Yes.
On Scry the Soul.
Let's just sling disciplines around.
Triangle
Playing
of
D&D.
disciplines right now.
Go
Just like,
for it.
So it's the same, I believe, wits and aspects.
Oh God. What do I need to roll?
The resistance is
Composure and subterfuge.
yeah, composure and subterfuge.
So that's 7 successes.
Oh boy. Can I rouse?
You wouldn't really know that it's happening though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's go for it. Let's say.
What'd you get? You roll 8 again?
Was it a bestial?
0. 0. No.
What
just
happened?
Flat,
What
fail.
Flat failure?
What happened with your hunger dice? Anyone?
They're both blank.
Okay. Oh, blank is fine if it's a
Oh, okay,
skill.
okay,
It's not-
okay,
it's not
okay.
that- it's
Yeah,
not a
blank
skull,
is
it's not a
okay.
skull.
I don't have the special dice, so.
Blank is 2 through 5. So, that with the 8 successes, because that's ridiculous, you'd be able to find out
Vincent failed.
the emotional state of the subject. Vincent, how you feeling?
You won D&D.
Elated. 2 words: elated and aroused.
So whether the
Probably the
subject is under the influence of blood sorcery or other magic, which I don't believe you are.
No.
Whether the subject has committed diablerie in the last year.
No.
No. Critical win allows the discovery of something unexpected as determined by the storyteller. I'm going to allow that one. And Vincent, what is something that is unknown to the Tremere?
Probably only Jude knows, but like about Karna. He's very, very deep into Karna lore.
So, at that point, I think it's a great time to kind of end this particular episode of Vampires Do D&D, and the vampires would then continue probably to sling disciplines back and forth a little bit throughout the rest of the night. And I would like...
Sure that die said it was a critical failure? I think. Nope. Wild memory.
Dominate. No, that was a 20. What are you referring to? So I would
Just
like
turn it. No, look, it's 20.
So I'd like to thank Jennifer, Joe, and Kat for being our very special guests for this episode and helping us to raise money for Extra Life, which will help out a lot of children. We are still going strong. We are, let's see what we're at. We're at almost 9 hours in. So we got about 20, 19, I don't know. There's a lot. I'm going to go until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's pretty much where I'm going to go. And if you can all help me spread the word about this, tell your friends if they're going to be up this late or if they're going to be up early tomorrow morning, that'd be fantastic. So let's do a quick round table for everybody to let them know where we can find you and what you're up to. Let's start off in the same order. Let's go with Jen.
Hi, I am Jen Kretschmer. You can find me on Twitter as @DreamWisp. You can find me on Twitch as DreamWispJen. I stream. I'm on Heroes of the Plains. You can find me on Vampire the Nightlife. I'm one of the authors on Candlekeep Mysteries, Haunted West, a bunch of other stuff that's coming up. I just released Dice with Die Hard Dice. If you use the code DreamWisp, you can get whatever you want in your order for 15% off if you want to stock up on some dice. And I know there's a bunch of really awesome dice you could use for Vampire there as well. But these two are the ones I designed. This is Chiaroscuro and Tenebrism, and I'm very proud of my dice. And yeah, I think that I'm really happy to be here and support this. Oh, and I'm a Jasper's Game Day ambassador, so I'm here to talk about mental health and I created the accessibility and gaming resource guide, which you can find in my pinned tweet, to make your game table more accessible and inclusive.
I put your
Thanks for
Twitter
having me.
in the chat. So
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
if anybody wants to, they can go over to Twitter and add Jen. Let's go with right beside you, our other special guest, Joe.
Oh, okay. Hey, I was fiddling with this box here. Hey everybody, it's me, Joe. Once again, DJ Torador, Nola Fanger on Twitter, NOLA_Fanger, like Fangbanger from True Blood. That's where I got it from. I'm here and there. I do everything. If you want me, just send me messages. Follow the link tree. You can reach me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Pornhub, whatever your vampire desires exist. They are there. Follow me. Yeah, I had fun. Vincent's still alive and well.
Indeed, he is. And our DM for this particular adventure, Kat.
Hi, I'm Kat. You can find me if you're going to PAX U. I will be at PAX U this year. bringing a jar of my spicy jam with me, and maybe I'll talk to Jen about sending her jars. One of my last jars of spicy jams. Pineapple habanero, by the way. You can, I think they link my link tree in there.
Yes.
You can find me on my Twitch and Twitter and TikTok and Ravelry page where you can see my knitting stuff. You can even see the one shawl that I knitted for Josephine McAdam on there. So, which was just a gift, and it showed up in a place that I didn't imagine it would show up in. So, but yeah, so thank you for letting me play as your DM in this game. This was fun.
Thank you for doing it.
Being here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And back to our regular cast. Sorry, Cliff. Man, I'm tired.
Thank you. Oh, you're tired now. You still got like 15 hours to go, dude.
That's true.
My name's Cliff. You can find me around the internet as The Vintage Self. You can find me here on Vancouver by Night doing a variety of things from Vampire the Masquerade to Changing the Dreaming. Always worth stopping by here. You can find me every now and then on other channels. And that's, just find me. That's it for me. Thank you again for watching.
And Sarah.
Hey, my name's Sarah. I play Jude. You can watch Jude in right here on Vancouver by Night as part of the Saturday Vampire Takeover. Things are really heating up in the world of Vancouver Vampire, so check out some of their the back episodes on YouTube and here on Saturday. You can follow me at MC Diabeats on Twitter. I'm a creative partner at Martlet Games. We have a nice little schedule image out for Martlet, so go ahead to their official social medias to see that. And yeah, just follow my Twitter. You'll see what I'm doing. Vampire, D&D, lots of stuff. Happy to be doing all of it. Thanks everybody so much for your donations and playing with us, and I really appreciate it. That's it for me.
And our producer, Joanna.
Hello, my name is Joanna. I was playing Abigail for you, and you will find me on Twitter at HighRollGardner. You will find me in the next game, which will be starting very, very shortly, which the wonderful Anita from Critical Miss is going to be running. It is Kids on Bikes, Lost Boys Edition. So all your 80s fun, all in one lovely game. So definitely check it out if you are still awake and still able to watch. Definitely check it out. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. And then we've got at 9 p.m. PST, we've got a game of a vampire coming up, one shot, Escape from Vancouver with the lovely Melee. And I just want to take a moment to thank our lovely, amazing guests. Jennifer, thank you for joining us. It's wonderful to have you here. Joe, obviously you are amazing, and thank you for joining us here as the Baron again. And Kat is just a brilliant person, and we love her. So check all of these people out. They are amazing guests, and we thank them so much for joining us.
Thank you all, and we are going to pop out the Extra Life links will be in the chat. We'll keep them running. Donate if you can, and if you can't, help us spread the word. And thank you everybody who's donated for so far. And we will see you in a couple minutes for the Kids on Bikes do Lost Boys edition. So we will see you then.
Hi everybody.
Bye.
Bye
Thank you.
everybody. And